All right. So you have some questions for me. Fire away.
Yep, no problem. So in the deal machine,
Yep.
on the highlighted part where under seller finance, it
Mhm.
has a place for rehab. So that was my sort of question is where does rehab sort of, you know, play into this
So
like an offer?
here's the thing. When the house is listed, and you're before you putting it into Deal Sniper, you want to take a look at it and see, what, because usually a good realtor they'll have photos listed. You want to see what kind of what condition it's in,
Hmm.
and if it's wrecked, what I always say is Deal Sniper is going to add money to the asking price, right?
Hmm.
If the house is jacked up, I would remove that and I would just offer the asking price. And if it's really jacked up, I'd probably take like 10 grand off.
You got it. Awesome. So I have two properties I was telling you about that I would like to
You want to underwrite them?
check out. Yep, underwrite them. I already underwrote them myself. I just want to make sure that our numbers are somewhat close. I went
Gotcha.
ahead and sent you the details for the first one on Discord.
Nice.
Got it. So go ahead and get that pulled up.
Okay. And then have you pulled the LTR and all that already? Do you
Yes,
already?
I have. Yes, I have.
Perfect.
Yep. Through the LTR through Rentometer and the short term through AirDNA.
Beautiful. All right. So how much are they? Is there a mortgage?
Not that I know of.
Gotcha. Okay. So what is the offer price? What's the purchase price?
229,000, or I mean 229, yeah, 229,000. I
All right.
thought,
I'm
gotta
gonna
pull
round
it
that
up
up.
real quick.
I'm gonna round that up to 230.
230, you got it. Do you think it's better to have sort of like nice round numbers like that? Just makes the offer look more, I'd say,
Always.
professional.
Yeah, I'm
Always, you got
always
it.
preaching. Yeah, just make the numbers even. People like when things are simple and they're easy. People can do math when it's fives and tens.
Yeah, awesome. And the loan amount on that is going to be $212,000, or 212,970.
Okay, what was the down payment?
Down payment was going to be 16,000.
All right. So I'll do a $15,000 down payment, $215,000 is the loan amount. I'm getting a 597. What's the LTR?
LTR is going to be at $1,873, and that's through Rentometer.
All right. And then what about the short term?
The short term is going to be $3,717.
Okay. And then you have the taxes?
Yes, I do. Got that through Deal Sniper. Taxes are going to be $2,912,
Okay. And
and the
then
insurance is going to be 966, and there is no HOA.
beautiful. All right. And then what was the monthly payment that Deal Sniper suggested?
Um, I'd have to get that pulled up because I kind of tweaked it around. So let me go ahead and do
Oh, that's
that.
okay. What number did you come up with?
So I wanted to play around a little bit. Let me see, where is pull up the deal machine? I set that at 800, just
Oh,
sort of on
perfect.
the low end.
Yeah, this deal's on this 23.63% cash on cash return. And on LLC, you can give them hell, you can give them 1,000.
Yep,
I wouldn't
yep.
I wouldn't go too much higher than that.
Not too much higher, yeah. So and also on the short term, I for the expense key, I just put, assuming the worst, just put top of the range.
Okay.
So that return, the cash on cash return does look pretty interesting.
You said no HOA, right?
No HOA.
Oh, 311.
Yeah, yeah, it almost looks fake.
No, man. I mean, if that's what it's pulling, that's what it's pulling. I mean, granted, when we do this itemized list here of short-term rental expenses, there's going to be more. Like there isn't there's just going to be more
Yeah,
that come out
just
of it.
kind of how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously you've got room.
Of course, of
I
course.
mean, even if we added another, what if we added 10 grand in expenses per year? You're still golden. However, even though this cash on cash return is higher, this deal is better
Oh
because
wow.
they're cash flowing this one. I mean, hell, even if we take this out, I mean, they're cash flowing double here, granted. But this is just one tenant, no, none of this. You know what I mean? No cleaning, no
Hmm.
paying utilities, no internet. I personally think this is a better deal, but I'm a long-term rental guy. I'm not short-term.
Long-term rental guy for sure. I mean, because that cash on cash return is still really,
Yeah,
really good,
this
really
is
attractive.
fantastic. You would get a bunch of buyers in that the local buyers in whatever market this is in. They would be bidding war over in this one. Yeah,
Hmm.
100%.
Awesome, man. Through the pictures, property looks super clean. Nothing really obviously wrong. It looks like, you get it rented out pretty easily.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, too, with this, you can go up to $23,000 down. I mean,
Yep.
again, I wouldn't, but you
You
could.
wouldn't, yep. But yeah, definitely
Uh,
want to stay under that 10%.
yeah, this deal's fire, dude. Lock this one up.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
All right, what's the
Aw-
numbers for the next one?
Awesome. So for the next one, I'll go ahead and okay, so I'll go ahead and forward you the address.
Okay.
Second. So this one's definitely a lot bigger asking price. It's the Grove
How much are they
Avenue.
asking?
So this kind of factors into my question about rehab. So
Okay.
they are asking, let me make sure this is the correct address. So they are asking 1.25 million,
Okay.
but I have a little bit of, insider information. This property is actually pretty local to me. So, and it's pretty close to my girlfriend's dad, and
Okay.
he's the contractor. So he gave me an estimate that the property does need around $200,000 in rehab. Uh, the people that own the house now are uh, not the best people, so a lot of smokers in the house and sort of that
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everything.
yep. So I think that the way I underwrote it is obviously you do not want to go over. It's even though it hasn't been on the market for that long. I mean, with the rehab, I
Yeah, you've
think,
got some insider information. No, I got you. Do
yeah.
it.
So and everybody
Excellent.
everybody's doing cash offers on it, and they're all offering at least 200,000 below asking.
And they're asking 1.025 million. Okay.
1.025. You got it.
Um. All right. Let's run it down.
Yep.
You got the numbers for it, what it'll rent for, and everything.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So if it needs $200,000 worth of work, I'm not giving them more than what they're asking.
For sure. I
Uh,
put my purchase price at 900, but
I
that,
like that. That's more what I was thinking too.
yep, 900.
Okay. So if we do, yeah, but see, here's the thing. I need to know some information about this contractor. Is he a top end contractor? What I mean by that is, can another reputable
Hmm.
contractor do the same repairs for cheaper? Like, is it because some contractors just cost more because they're well,
Yeah.
they're better at it, they've been doing it longer, whatever. Is he one of
Hmm.
those? Like, I know it's your girlfriend's dad, so
Yeah. Yeah.
hopefully he
No,
won't see this, but
he's definitely, yeah, hopefully not. But no, but he's definitely up there. He's pretty knowledgeable in his stuff. I mean,
okay.
yeah,
So he's probably accurate.
he I would assume so.
All right, then I'll let's work with the 900 because if they're getting offers of 825,000 and we're coming in $75,000 higher than what they've been getting, that should be enough.
That
That should be
yeah,
enough.
should be enough. Awesome. And on the loan amount on that would be 837,000.
837. Okay, no mortgage.
Um, Not too sure on that just yet.
Let me see. I'll double check. I do have access to batch leads. I don't use it very often, but
Oh wow.
I can check it.
Oh, that is nice.
Stop asking me to try your new search function. I'm not going to do it. All right. Do you guys have a mortgage?
Awesome. So really quickly on that first property, should I just try to get it under contract and just hopefully JV with you guys? Is that something that you guys would be interested in?
Yeah, we JV with everybody in all the communities that we're in.
You got
So
it. Yeah, because
I have an acquisitions team that
okay.
kind of does their thing and then helps you guys when I'm too busy. And then I have a disposition team as well. So if
Hmm.
you want to JV a deal with us, as long as you're the one that closes it and we don't have to do anything, you bring us a contract, then you get 60%, we get 40% of the assignment. And
Nice,
we're
nice.
gonna try and sell it for more than what you're probably trying to sell it for.
Of course. And that property
However,
does have a lot of room. And
However, I will say this though: the
okay,
higher ticket price of the property, the smaller your buyer pool is. Because while we are going to do this creative financing, we still need to
okay.
find a buyer that has enough money to
Hmm.
drop, a hundred and well, no, 200, $350,000 on this property to buy it.
Yep, yep.
So, not saying we don't have them. We do. We've got people that'll buy $10 million apartment complexes, but it
It's just
does
the pool's a
shrink the
lot
pool.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not intrafam. Oh yeah, this is an intrafamily train. Has this house been in their family for a long time? It has.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's all interfamily transfers. So no mortgage.
No
Cool.
mortgage.
I mean, they may have taken out a second or a HELOC or something. It's not showing up, but
Yeah,
I'm not seeing
yeah.
it. All right. What are you giving them for a down payment?
Down payment, we're gonna go 63,000, and that's gonna be 7%. So that's, I mean, a little room, but that's definitely where I'd want to be at.
Gotcha. No, that's good. You can go up to 90. All right. And then what do you have as the LTR?
LTR is gonna be $4,230, and
All right.
that's current as of rentometer.
Okay. And
And
then
then
did you
the
want to
short
short term?
term is gonna be
Yep.
4,450.
Okay. Oh, that's not that much of a difference. Must not be a short term rental area.
Yeah,
All right. What did you get for the taxes?
taxes are pretty expensive. It's gonna be
Oh,
$13,608. Yeah, it's
and the insurance?
insurance is gonna be four thousand
Oh,
four hundred and ten dollars. Yeah,
okay. I mean, you've got some room. You've definitely got some
yeah,
room.
yeah,
What
yeah.
about
Definitely had to move around some of these numbers, and it's not as much room as the first property, but it's it's something.
okay. All right. So the most you could give them per month is 1450.
1450, you got it. And that's assuming a $10,000 assignment fee, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
You got it. 10,000.
Now
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
it'll be a much more attractive deal if you can get it at $1,000 a month or less.
You got it. Yeah, I'd want to start low so I
Yeah.
can say, oh, I'll meet in the middle, stuff like that.
And make sure you let them know, like, look, this property needs work. A
Yeah.
lot of work.
Yep.
And you can either do the work, take the time, spend the money, then list it on market, wait another, 3 to 6 months to sell it, and then get your money. Or you could be getting your money this whole time 30 days from now. Just sign the contract.
Hmm. Yep. Awesome. So definitely a little room. So you said what was the max payment we could
I
offer?
believe it was, oops, I believe it was 14.
1450,
Yeah, it's either that or
I believe.
14.5.
Got it. Awesome. So definitely want to start low on that range.
Yeah,
Got it. And
yeah, it's 1450.
oops, so on under the year one long-term rental, the percentages next to repairs and maintenance, I actually had mine at 10%. Is that um too much? I mean, assuming that we're offering below or
Wait, which one? What did you have at 10%? Say that again.
the repairs and maintenance under the year one long-term rental.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, what I found is that about 90% of investors that we deal with that are buy and hold, their war chest is 10% max. Now,
10% max. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. This area seems to be in a higher end area with
Hmm.
taxes like that. So I wouldn't kick it up one of these to 10%. I would maybe raise each one by 1%. maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You got
Yeah,
it.
I would say you're probably safe at 10%.
1850. Just make sure my. Yep. So I underwrote these deals myself. I'm still, pretty new. So are they?
Did you get
Uh,
the same thing I got, give or take?
yes, yeah, give or take, pretty much,
Yeah, it's
like right
fantastic.
on the
See?
money. Yeah, obviously some of my numbers weren't round, but other than that,
Yeah,
it's literally the
yeah,
same numbers.
good. I mean, yeah, all I did, I rounded this off from 37 to 35, 63 to
Hmm.
65. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, we're right
Yeah.
there. We're
So
talking pennies.
yeah, pretty much same numbers. I just didn't round.
Yeah, no, you're on point. I say if you keep underwriting your deals like this, anything that you lock up will sell. Just keep that
For
cash on
sure.
cash return up, and then keep the down payments where you're at. You're good.
So definitely when I shoot out these offers, I want to start with the payment lower than on this second property. Do I have room on that down payment, or is it
Yeah, you can go
just
up to 90.
up to 90? You got it.
Yeah, so you can go up another $35,000.
You got it. And you definitely don't want to go up on both the down payment and the payment. You want to try to get one of
No, what
those.
I like to do is I like to give them a choice. So if they like the
Okay.
deal, but they're iffy on the terms, then you can say, okay, look, which part of this would you like to change? And if they
Hmm.
say the down payment, okay, how much were you looking for? And then you let them answer. And if it's within range, if they say, hey, look, I need like 80 grand, okay, that's within range.
That's within
So
range. Yep.
then I would say something along the lines, okay, look, I can give you 80 grand, but then I have to drop the monthly payments down to 700.
Okay. Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like
Hmm.
it's a give or take. If they want more monthly, yeah, I can give you more monthly, but then I got to drop your down payment down to 60 or 55 or something
Hmm.
like that.
Awesome. And the way you'd want to word that is if you were talking about down payment, you'd want to say, like cash in your seller's pocket, right?
Yeah,
That sort of terminology.
I don't use the term down payment ever. My team
Yeah.
doesn't. I teach them it's cash in your pocket at closing,
No problem. Awesome.
and
So
we don't use percentages when we're giving number. Hey, I'm going to give you 5%, 8% down. No, I'm giving you $65,000 because that's obviously sounds a lot better to the ear than 5% 6 or 7%.
hmm so would you recommend I remember I was messaging you about finder's fee earlier. Would you
Mhm.
recommend I get these properties under contract myself, or would you want to take these up personally?
No,
And
get them, lock them up. Because here's the thing: if I lock them up, you're only getting 20%. If you
Mhm.
lock them up, you're getting 60. Go for the 60. Because here's the thing: let's say you go to lock it up and you fumble hard and to the point where they don't even
Mhm.
want to talk to you anymore.
Yep.
Okay, then give it to me or one of my team will close it for you. Then you can make something because
Okay.
we're a new person. But no, if you're confident on you can deliver this information and you think you can close it, yeah, get your 60%.
Yeah,
Good.
truthfully, I think I'm a lot more confident on that first property to close myself, but that second one is a little um I was leaning a lot more towards just taking the finder's fee on that second one
But
because
why? Just because of the dollar amount?
probably because of the dollar amount.
But why? What is the dollar
Um,
amount? It doesn't change what you're saying. It doesn't change
yeah.
the idea of the seller finance. It's
Hmm.
just a different number than the other one.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit gives value to you if you give it value. If you don't care, then
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just a number. And again, if that's the case, what happens if your next one is a high dollar amount? You're going to give that away
Hmm.
too?
Yeah, you're right.
Try this one first, go for it
Okay.
at least, and then if it doesn't work, then you can pass it to us, and then we'll try and
Yeah.
close it for you. But
Awesome.
no,
And this
I always say go for it, go for it.
let's go for it. Yeah. And so since this second one does not have a mortgage,
Mhm.
so it wouldn't be a hybrid,
No,
would you say that makes it easier
yes,
when they don't have mortgages?
hybrids. No, not when they don't have mortgages. If it's a straight subject to, and the
Okay.
terms are, the interest rate's good, the down payment's good, it's still a killer deal as long as it'll cash flow. Hybrids are difficult, not because they're hybrids, it's because they're harder to cash flow because now the buyer is paying two people. On a
Paying two
subject
people.
to,
Yep.
the buyer's just paying the mortgage and then they get to keep the difference from the rent. On a seller
Hmm.
finance, the buyer's just paying the seller financing payment, they get to keep the rest. On a hybrid, they're paying both, and then that leaves very little bit for what's left. And usually that doesn't generate the cash on cash return that would make it an equitable deal for someone to buy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a hybrid with a lower monthly payment for the mortgage and a lower monthly payment for the seller financing payment, and it's cash flowing, yeah, hybrid's just fine. It'll sell like any other creative deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So I'm on Zillow right now.
Mm-hmm.
The realtor does not have their number or their email, like just kind of just out. So should I just go through contact agent on the listing?
No, 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 no.
No?
They changed. Well, I know Redfin changed it recently. I don't know
Okay.
about Zillow, but Zillow or Redfin changed it to where now if you do that, it's just force. It's trying to funnel you to for you to use one of their agents to
One
represent
of
you
their
as a buyer.
agents. Okay.
So what I would do is you see the realtor's name, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then you see the company they work for.
Yes.
Just Google it
Got it.
because
Do that
that is
right now.
only going to come up with that one unique person if you put the name and the
Mm-hmm.
company they work for together. It'll
Yep.
pull up, it'll find their page, click on their page, contact me, and it'll either have a phone number or an email address.
Yep.
And if it's
Okay.
a phone number, call them.
Call
I
them.
would
Yep.
I would absolutely, hey, I've got an offer I want to put in on your property you have listed on 123 Main Street. I'm on your page. I don't see your email address anywhere. Can you give that to me so I can send this over before tonight, before I take off for tonight, before I
Mm-hmm.
go to dinner, before anything,
Yep.
whatever. It doesn't matter what you say. I want to send it now.
You got it. So yeah, you're right. I did find her email. For the subject of this email, should I do just the address? How should I go about this?
Subject, you can put LOI and then the address. That means letter. That means letter of intent. It means I want to
Okay.
buy. You can put offer for and then put the address. It doesn't, as long as it's professional and coherent. You're okay.
Yep. Yep. Got it. Yeah, I'm really happy with that second property. I mean, it's the people who live in it are definitely interesting, and I wouldn't say it, or I put it, it's somewhat emotion based because I mean they just don't want these types of people, and my girlfriend's dad doesn't want these types of people, around. So
No, I
I was
completely
just
understand.
yeah, so I was just no better property. I mean, with the insider information, I think it helps.
Absolutely, man. I'll tell you what. Let me know if you have any other questions, and you can always hit me up in the main chat. You can DM me. We can jump in one of these. Just so you know, I take these recordings. I'm going to upload them to my YouTube channel. That way, if other people have deals that they want to look at and have underwritten, or hear some of the answers to the questions you asked, that's where that'll be.
That is no problem. I really appreciate your time.
Not a problem, dude.
I
Have a great
just
night. Good luck.
Awesome. You too. Thank you.
See ya.